Hello everyone and welcome back to Anno 1800, looking at, our town hall monument that is coming along right here in the city center of it all. It's going to take a while for sure, so right now it's consuming 500 artisans that we have, so I'm not going to upgrade any additional artisans at this point. And as we can see, 28 minutes it will take for this first step, or actually it's the second phase, because the first step is the foundation. The second phase is now the I don't even know what we're working on here right now. I guess the town hall monument, that is, right, there is no other step. So that's that, right? As we wait on that, we of course have lots of stuff to do. The first one is that I need to repair some of my production chains with the mass upgrading that we had in the last episode. And how come it that I'm always out of influence? We actually upgraded so many investors and I'm still completely out of influence. It's crazy, really. I can't get it up. Anyway, we do have a problem. First of all, is the canned food. The canned food we're producing over here, the pepper. And with the pepper, I would like to continue now getting more pepper into my town. And you know what? At this point, I don't care about workforce that much anymore in other towns, and especially my resources or money. So we just built them all, really. I'm also going ahead and upgrade 2 of these guys here, so that we have a better supply distribution there for the loading ramps, right? So those guys will be able now to produce me more pepper. By the way, we do have the pepper trader, right? Yes, the pepper trader is still working, because I was worried there for a second. And boy, I gotta say, when the lighting is right, this game just still shines so much. Beautiful, really. Now the other one would be the Kettles, right? We have the Kettles in Aurea. Once again, plenty of farmers, plenty of resources, so we could just go ahead. I'm just going ahead here and getting me some more cattle farms. In that case, I think 4 should be fine if we add them here. So I'm going to have another one here in this area. There's another one that goes then to the other side of it, right? So these 4, and then we just have another one here. That was close, and I guess we're going to make it like so, and then I can definitely squeeze in another cattle farm on the other side of it. There you go. There we have them. I might also upgrade once again my warehouse here. And do we boost them or anything like that? Yeah, I'm rather not doing that. It's too much, right? So, but we're getting a bit more cattle in, a bit more beef coming into my city. That we can see here is the arsenal kitchen, right? They're out of resources there. The thing is, of course, they're boosted by electricity, so the original production chains for the farm wasn't calculating the boost of the electricity into it, and we could still go ahead with another 50 if I really want to, but let's not do this. Now, caoutchouc is my next target. Caoutchouc is for the bicycle plantations. Also, we have, of course, the siege here that we need to keep alive. And let's go back to the New World Tombola. There we have the caoutchouc production. Usually it's over there, and as we can see, it's full, right? So it's full. We're still going ahead here and building us a couple more, because I just know that I'm going to need them eventually, and having a surplus is always fine. By the way, let's not upgrade the warehouse there just yet, but what I will need is a depot for sure. So we can afford, fortunately, a depot here. Probably, yes, I'm going to build it there, just beside the fish oil factory that we will have then there. It's just fitting in nicely. And once again, oh yeah, Princess Jane, she's just passing by, really, just having a look what's going on. And off she goes. Alright, and finally there's a bit of caoutchouc now coming in, so 132 tons. Of course, that is being consumed then right away, but very much appreciated that we get this caoutchouc in. And my bicycle factories are fine for it. And then, of course, we should be seeing... cattle, actually, beef we have quite a lot in, but the red pepper, we should be seeing that at some point here coming up then as well. So the storage going up, which is the important thing here. Let's just check the other things that we will or could fix. It's actually not that much beer, I think. There is something wrong here. It must be either the hops or the malt. And it is the malt in that case. We do, however, have... we don't have grain. First of all, I'm going to build another malt house. I'm going to build another brewery. And then we need to look at the grain production that I have over there. And it seems to be not enough, which is a bit strange to me. We have so many grain fields, really. But of course, I can continue building a couple more of them if I want to. Let's also upgrade this warehouse there. And then another one here. Yeah, that we can work in. right? Going all the way to the other side, and then another one that I can safely squeeze into this area. Oh, and we have a celebration, the Arts Festival in Totenkopf. So people really are happy here, it seems. And there we got the next fields for that grain plantation. Very good. Nah, let's not make the paved roads. We don't need that. We need it perhaps here, right? Because there the distance is a bit longer. We can also continue with a bit of city development. So we got these sail makers here. I don't produce that many sail ships anymore. I'm going to tone it down to 2 only. We can then move the warehouse and boom, have ourselves a little bit more space for a city that we can continue building here, right? So there's the fire station that I probably, yeah, I actually don't need that here because we got another fire station just over there that is doing the job just fine as well. And then I can just basically use, wait a second, this is the triple road that we've had forever basically now. We might let it end then here in a botanical garden or something like that. We got lots of items already at this point that we can use, right? And then have another block of houses then just here. And perhaps another one then on that side too. Very good. That would be this, and then we can also squeeze in some more farmers here. So every farmer that we get means we can have more workers, means we can have more artisans ultimately. Let's just check it out. There is the rebuilding there, of course. As always, we need to do this if I want to keep my trade routes intact. Let's just check my caoutchouc. Caoutchouc should be working fine, yep, but it has a very strange waypoint system. It's going through the channel here of Totenkopf there to Madison. So in that case here, this will profit from it. The same goes with my oil. So now with the oil, I definitely need to keep the channel for myself, right? I definitely need to keep the channel open because with oil, I can't get the oil over here to Totenkopf, build an oil harbor and get a second oil tanker to Madison. That's just, it gets crazy there. What I could do instead though, since we have the financial power at some point now, I could start selling my shares from Miss Hunt. Right, we get some 10 influence back on that, and I can start purchasing the shares of the Admirals Island. But perhaps we might take it over. And there's the next towers down once again. Also really happy to see that my Regent battleship is still doing a fantastic job at transporting those goods back and forth. No one is daring to attack it so far, and even if it does not get destroyed so quickly and we could easily pull it out again. And even then, look at that, there is no ship of Princess Jing here at the moment. I think she's got her resources somewhere else, probably with the fighting with the Admiral. That's just perfect for us really, as we are left alone and we can basically continue building our glorious cities, that is. Now, I'm speaking about that, I think, first of all, we have the Musk Ox. There's another ship ready for waiting and ready for transportation, and that would be the coffee, right? Because we are I'm pretty sure we are full on coffee on this island now. Yes, we are. So we definitely should not keep more coffee waiting any longer. I think it can take around 200 tons there. Yes, and the bricks getting it over. I will definitely need another ship on this one though, because there's so much coffee that is being produced now. It's definitely the culprit on this one. We have the Rangoon still available. Let's put this one as well. That's 3 cargo ships now. And for the rum, there is only 1 at the moment, which of course is also not enough. So I will need more influence for all of these things. The Admirals Island is still under siege for 2 minutes, so I cannot purchase the share. Let's go ahead and build 2 more cargo ships, right? That gets us down to 26. And another battleship is out. Very good. Let's get here to my fleet then. We got then 6 battleships ready. I could even get another one out there if I want to, but come on, we just need the influence. For now at least. Righto, so the town hall is in construction. We still need a couple more windows, and then I would probably like to start with the palace at some point now here in the city center. Let's get rid of the fire station there, as we don't really need that in this area. And I would just like to probably move a couple of my artisans. We can move it in here, for example, and then we make a perhaps a tiny park or something like that. Might be nice in here. There you go. Or at least a fountain that we can have just beside them. And then I'm just going ahead and I'm going to move the engineers that we have in this corner there, right? Because we're probably going to need all of that for the palace. Also, we've upgraded the sewing machines to epic level now too. As we can see though, they're pretty low, right? That was the cause of that is that the steel was out and we're still feeling that wave of low production on that. Also, of course, upgrading my citizens increased demand for the sewing machines, just essentially. And let's just check it out. We do have a surplus of 9 production right now. That is only 180. Let's make it 200 each time Tobias comes. So in that case, we probably will need to boost those sewing machine productions there somehow. 20% should be fine. That's a -3 then only. And then I'm just going to need more, right, of these guys here. That's the artisans. And basically, let's get us another sewing machine factory over there and over here, right? So 2 more in addition. They're not being boosted by electricity this time. Right, so we can purchase the first share, 900,000 from the Admiral. So we are getting some money in there as well. And with that, we can also start the takeover process of this island, which is very long, by the way, and very expensive. And we'll see how we juggle around with the influence there most of the time. Since we're not building that many battleships right now, I should be able to sell some of my advanced weapons. And we lost a flagship over here. Ah, yes, okay. There is Princess Ching blockading Archie for me right now. I was also in the process of moving my buildings, right? So we have the space over there, thanks to getting rid of the sheep farm. And I can just now move over here my workers. And then I'm going to move the artisans a bit. And then we can move the engineers and the investors into this corner there. Right? And also here perhaps a couple of them. That's really important overall, so that we get the palace going soon. There you go. Lots of additional space here. And those engineers there perhaps. There you go. That's fine. Look at that. So much space in the center of the city. It's always magical. Must be quite the value on it. Real estate wise. And by the way, yes, we have the marketplace here. I mean, theoretically, I don't think we need that anymore. We have the marketplace here for those workers there. I can safely get rid of this one here, to be honest. Right? Off it goes. And there is another marketplace in here, so they definitely still have their coverage. Yes. And those towers were rebuilt, and we can now safely attack them once again. And I'm probably...
Your harbor is under attack.
I mean, I could move... Nah, let's not do this. Another cargo ship is coming out, the Goblin Shark. Goblin Shark, you are going to be on my rum trade, as we know, we are going to need more rum being transported over then as well. Wait a second. Was that my main rum trade? Yeah, that's the one. Not this one. That was my mistake. That's the true rum trader that is getting the rum to the old world. Oh, very good. That's working out as well now. And what is happening there? There was some glittering here. I don't know if you've seen this. Or if I'm seeing some colors. Right. And the blockade is active once again. Oh! Oh. Princess Ching is trying to take over my island here. And I think she's doing it. Yep. Yeah. Okay. I did not see that. That's happening so quickly. She's taking over Auspicious Isle there once more. I did not expect any attack from her so soon. We're going to destroy these ships there, though. Right, I'm pretty sure, yep, they're going out this way, and we will be able to take them down. We're going to take Auspicious Isle back again. The only thing we lost here, I think, was the clay, right? That's it. So I didn't build that many production there. It was purely for the safety of my area there. Yeah, and unfortunately we can't keep up with those ships. They're so fast. And she's probably getting away with that. Yeah, that's nonsense here. My ship is getting destroyed by those two. How very not nice. Okay, we lost the island there once again. No problem, no problem. I'm going to keep a battleship in the area, just over there, right? And this one will take back the island then. The others are going to get some repairing done. So I'm going to have another repair crane here, so we speed the whole repairing up. Another another cargo ship that we can use for something. Coal. Nope, it was clay. Nope. Do we need another rum trader, rum or coffee. I mean, we got 3 already on the coffee. Let's go with another one on the rum. Off you go. And these guys here are waiting now. And this one is just waiting for the siege to end in 26 minutes. And then we just take it back again. So she will not keep that, of course. Alright, we also got the flagship here back again. Let's use this one to get some items, if we need to. Where are her ships, though, that she just used against us? They're kind of like vanished completely. Yeah, and there it is. We have finished the second phase of the Town Hall Monument. Go ahead and do this. We don't see anything there yet. So I hope that... Ah, there it is. Look at that. Bit of a loading problem. But actually also facing the right direction. Very nice for that. This one, and then we just need the last one. This is going to be costly. Caoutchouc, light bulbs, and filaments. None of them is exactly something that I have in masses. Also, engineer workforce is something that I don't have at all, actually. So we do need to wait on that next phase here until I get more engineers in anyway. So saving some workforce might be one of my next targets. Do we have some proper items here at Archie for that? Well, we have the Malking's back-to-back itinerary for serfs. That's 50% increased workforce at the cost of some happiness. Let's get this one. And there again we have then the affects all residents by +8, so we could counter that a bit with this one, but I would rather use the epic version of it, if we ever find that, right? It's a bit of a problem here right now, finding any kind of right items. We got the school, we got the ironworks, productivity is reduced, but their negative attractiveness penalty is also reduced by 80%, which is just huge generally. But this item I've seen quite a lot, so we can always get this one if we really want it.
Ship under attack.
This one is pretty interesting. Productivity and attractiveness is increased. Both of them. Yeah, unfortunately, there's not really anything that we could use for the most part that is going to do anything for my productions. The oil tanker is coming with 300 tons of oil there. Very good. And there's also now my blockade coming up again. So some of those ships have been repaired, even though it's taking ages to repair my battleships there. Yeah. And that one here is annoying. We can purchase the next chair. Do this.
Can assimilate.
And just destroy that. There's sea mines, really, once again. And once again, I don't believe that. I mean, it's plastered with sea mines, it seems. Like, they've got resources endlessly to get these sea mines up all the time. Just really need to do this there quickly. This one, very good. And that's the end of his defensive there. Okay, so moving a couple more people away from here. Of course, also once again now the town hall is not really looking good there anymore. We need to move this to some other location, like over there, for example. So I will need to make some room over there for this town hall one. I think let's just get these guys over there first. So the artisans in that case. Get rid of the road. And then I will be able to get this one over to that. And as we can see, we can reach a lot of engineers, artisans, and workers there with that. And at least the workers have been solved again, once again, right? So their problem there that we have with them. Let's just have a tiny road going in here, right? So this is kind of like the entrance for this town hall there. And then I can just have another building right next to that. Something that we might want to get a bit more workforce out. Yep, that's the engineer, for example, over there. Just fine. And yeah, lots of space all of a sudden here. Don't need these ornaments there for now.
A ship was destroyed.
Oh, come on. I hate that. These stupid ships really, I mean, pretty distinct. It's just annoying, really. It doesn't do anything else, right? It's just annoying us. And it doesn't move her at all in any direction. But she's going to suffer for that pretty soon, I think. For now, we do need the money for the palace, because that is going to cost us 1 million. Alright, so that is a lot of space for a palace here, really. I mean, the palace is huge, right? So we are probably going to have it then here somewhere. and with just a couple of modules around it, right? So it's not going to be a massive palace or anything like that. It's going to be a functional palace that is doing the job just fine for the bonuses that we need in this area, and also at the same time not using or wasting so much space, hopefully. So we can go ahead with at least one of the palace wings on either side. The more modules we have, basically the higher the reach of the palace is, right? So we definitely should still get as many modules in as possible. It's also increasing my attractiveness by quite a lot for every single palace tile that we have. So in this case here, we do have this outside area there with a corner, like, yeah, actually, like so, on either side, right? Because then we can still add these palace wings ends on that side, on both of these sides here. And continue then downwards there, on that side, and make the big block there, this one, right? And with that we can still add another one here and another one here. Is that looking like anything? Yeah, but that's as much as I can get, right? Because we are getting to the streets then around it, and I really don't have much more space. Alright, this one actually works out by moving a couple more houses away from it. We can then have the palace right here, and it should be, yep, basically it will be getting almost the whole island in our control right here in the center. And then we have a bit of a plaza there looking to the town hall, just fine. There might be another entrance on those sides here. So there you go. Now we have the entrances, and now we also have then a street here that goes to the town hall, right? And then right into the palace in here, where we're going to continue then. And then here another entrance, and here the entrance that basically leads then to those areas there. Yeah, I think this is going to work out nicely. Then we can have some fountains there still in the center of it all with this palace over there. Now, what's going on in the world meanwhile? Of course, there's some battles once more, right, where we just need to do our job. How's it looking here? 17 more minutes still, so this is still going to take a while in the Lone Moon area, right, where that one is going to do its job. And then we also have this happiness plus 50% workforce that I'm going to use now on my town hall, because this is a nice boost overall. We can get rid of the bonus income. This 1k was really pathetic overall, that I don't want to use there this much, but I can't use it. Cannot equip an item of the same type. Oh, okay, it's this one here already, so we can use it that way. Yep, nice boost, but that's it, right? And for anything else, I'm still going to use with that. Ah, but it's reducing the happiness. Workers plus 7, artisans plus -9. That is a bit of a tricky one here. Bonus happiness -2. Doesn't do anything. Happiness-wise, it doesn't do anything. No idea what I think about this item. We can definitely use another item there, though, to boost the happiness then, right? And we have the town hall here anyway, and that's going to be a massive boost to all the citizens surrounding it. How much influence will we need to pay for the next one now? 20 influence. So the next town hall is just not going to happen. Not anytime soon. Alright, this one is working so far so good. We built it, and I'm just waiting for a couple of windows now, and then we can finish the palace. Stay tuned.